Okay, Canada, Mexico. Like, how is this? Where are we at? How is this impacting e-commerce specifically?
So now we're talking Mexican and Canadian made goods coming in.
Yep, because the tariffs are back on. We're calculating it. Yep.
Again, we're still at $800 de minimis for now. So coming into the U.S., so
very little impact
very little
right now.
Impacting. Yep. But the interesting thing that's happening now is we've got retaliation happening. So China is now retaliating, but it's mainly on agricultural goods. Because I think most of, it's kind of a one-way street for the most part as far as, them exporting versus importing. I don't think they buy a lot. Especially
e-commerce. They do not buy a lot from other countries when it comes to e-com.
Right. So I don't see that one being massively disruptive, any of the retaliation they're doing. And it's all agricultural too, which isn't really e-commerce. If we look at Mexico, TBD on what their retaliation looks like, supposedly something later today we're going to hear. We'll just kind of wait and see.
But also not a ton of, there is some e-commerce into Mexico, but let's say that they did. What if they raised it to, what if they did have a retaliation of additional 25% tariff? How would that impact e-commerce sellers into Mexico?
It really wouldn't still, because they have a simplified tariff system where anything under $1,000, $1,000 USD has a kind of flat all-in rate. So unless they change that, now if they change that,
but that's not U.S. specific.
No,
that's like a de minimis kind of thing. That's global. Doesn't matter what's coming into Mexico. So they would have to do a U.S. specific kind of change.
It's like a blended tax and duty.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if they change that. Who knows?
I would too. And so my assumption is whatever they put in place is probably only going to impact those shipments over $1,000. But TBD. We'll find out.